Hi there, I'm Arthur Martin III, Reverend Arthur Martin III. I am a Reiki master and a psychic tarot reader. I work out of Pebbles Ink and Piercing, 2314 Niagara Falls Boulevard, Niagara Falls, New York, 14304. I'm here with Donna Lester, and I'm going to talk about Donna Lester's creations of orgonite. Each orgonite piece is unique. They all have certain crystals and I'm trying to find the right word, healing abilities that promote our own healing.
Yes.
It is made with organic and
They're made in layers. Layers of organic and inorganic materials.
Right.
The inorganic materials is the metal, and the organic material is the resin and the crystals.
And we'll pick up one of the nice big ones here, and I'll bring it up here a little bit where you can see in the light here there's a little bit of metal here, and then the stones, there's a quartz. The crystals are in here in the middle. They're a little hidden because they're the same kind of color as the epoxy that she used to make it beautiful. This is quite a display, and this is probably not even all that she has. We have coasters, as well as different size pyramids. These are the medium-sized pyramids here. The small ones are here, and then of course the large ones, and who wouldn't want a large one? They're gorgeous. Oh, and hearts. I completely forgot about the hearts. Some of the orgonites have little trinkets in them, or even bugs. We were just talking about it. What was this? This one?
Is that the one that's cloudy on the top? That has the bee in it.
Oh, it has a bee in it, but we can't see. There's a bee in this one, but you can't see because of the organic material or inorganic material that's in there. It's kind of clouded it out. But there's also one with a dragonfly in it, and it's beautiful. They are real bugs. I know that sounds weird, but
it's the big one.
It's a big one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep.
Oh.
That's the one that has the dragonfly.
It's heavy. Alright, so there's the dragonfly here, the wings, the tail, the head. And dragonflies, bees, they all have spiritual meanings. Each thing has something to do with healing and promoting ourselves as well as our environment. Dragonflies represent transformation, as well as not community, but kind of like a community. It's almost like inclusive. It brings together people, as well as ourselves, because not only when we bring together other people, we often find ourselves as well. So these are the wonderful orgonites that we have here. I just wanted to go over a little bit about what Donna says they can do, which it's not just what Donna says they can do, it is what they can do. They can help relieve insomnia. It helps bring better sleep and vivid dreams. It can help increase your energy, balance your moods, deepen meditation if you use it while meditating. It decreases sensitivity to EMFs, and I want to talk a little bit about that. It actually blocks EMF waves, and EMFs are everywhere nowadays. Microwaves, Wi-Fi routers, cell phones, everything, because everything is transmitted through air now. And there is the theory that EMF can actually alter our person.
Our DNA.
Our DNA as well?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, tell us about that.
That's all.
Just about the DNA. I know that it can bring on fatigue, hallucinations, dizziness, ringing in ears, sick to the stomach, paranoia, and those are the physical symptoms that it can bring on. It also helps with spiritual and psychological growth, and it boosts intuition, which everyone can use boosting in your intuition. It increases the resistance to illness. It is not a substitute for any professional medical care. Always see your doctor. Take your medicine as prescribed. Do not skip medicine that is prescribed for you. All that stuff. I truly believe, and I'm sure Donna does as well, that these are a booster to Western medicine, and that both things combined together can help us be whole and healthy. So keep that in mind. It revitalizes the atmosphere, so just by having it in a room, you can feel the effects and the energy and the calmness, depending on the stones. We didn't get to that yet.
It takes the static out of the air, like that white noise, the noise and the static.
Okay.
That's what it transmutes that.
Ooh, well, that's even better. Recharge food and drinks. Let's talk about that, Donna.
Okay. The coasters there are so you can put your water on it.
Right.
And you can charge the water, and the charged water, when you drink it, is supposed to help you, help your body heal itself.
Right, from the crystals and the things that we are using them for. And it would infuse the water with the energy that the crystals emulate. So that's a good thing. I didn't think about the coasters. I was just thinking, how would a pyramid help food and water? Like,
you can put it in the fridge too. Like the little ones, I put them in the crisper drawers, and the vegetables and the fruit, they stay fresh longer. I mean, they all eventually rot. But they it keeps them a little fresher. Just
save some money.
A little bit longer.
Yeah. I think that's awesome. I didn't even think about putting them in the fridge. I want medium to large sizes people. So I'm not thinking about any of the small ones. Like, this is what I'm going after.
And I put one on top of the fridge too, because my fridge was starting to go. It was making some funky noises. So I put one on top of the fridge, and it kind of calmed it down a little.
Calm it down, yeah.
Just a little. It's still going to go eventually, but...
And we're getting into a little bit about how crystals can manipulate and help everyday objects as well as ourselves. I just want to get through the benefits of the actual orgonite, and then we'll go through which crystals are in the orgonite and what they're specified for. It can also promote the growth of plants, which, again, crystals and plants go together wonderfully. And when you have them set up in a specific way to promote the growth through something like this, it works even better. It also neutralizes electromagnetic radiation, which, isn't that EMF? Mm-hmm. Okay, and we talked about EMF with the physical side effects as well as the changing of DNA. So that's just a little bit about that. Right now I want to get into some of the crystals that are inside of these wonderful pieces. Donna, which one should I start with?
Start with your favorite, the green.
Oh, my malachite. Okay, I'm colorblind, so this is going to be bad. And the sun shining in it. Is this the green one?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is malachite, and malachite is a good crystal for the heart chakra. It helps us find self-love as well as accepting love from others. So when we often find that we don't have our self-love, we often don't accept the love from others. And because we don't do that, we shut them out. This helps soothe. It's a very soothing, slow, progressive healing. And I always tell people it also heals what I call soul hurts. I tell people, if you imagine yourself as a silhouette, and there's like pieces ripped out of that silhouette, and light is just leaking through that. That's what your soul is, kind of like a soul hurt, and your soul is just kind of leaking. Excuse me. It's draining you. And malachite is one of the stones that I highly recommend for the healing of that. Donna, do you have anything to add about malachite? Those are my favorite.
Malachite is a single stone. You can't add any other stone to a malachite. They do not work well with others, except a quartz. I mean, that's the only stone. But
quartz is like a booster for everything. Just so everyone knows,
yes.
It's like an amplifier. It's wonderful.
I can't even put selenite in there.
No.
It won't even let that.
No. So if you were looking for a malachite orgonite pyramid, You will not find anything but quartz and malachite in them for those reasons. However, the malachite is strong enough to do the things that you want it to do. If you are specifically looking for things that affect the heart chakra, as well as bringing love into our lives. And I don't mean necessarily love into our lives from an aspect of finding your husband or your wife. I mean like love for yourself, love for others. Those are very important things. And then, you never know. You can find your husband or wife, but you first have to find self-love.
It balances all of your chakras too.
Oh, malachite does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I knew I loved malachite for a reason. I do love malachite. I think it's pretty. It's, isn't it from Egypt? It's a very Egyptian stone, and then it has the swirls through the green and stuff. Oh, okay. Well, what do you want me to go on to next?
The blue one.
Can I do one of these blue ones? Nope, this isn't a blue one, is that?
That's blue and purple.
Blue and purple. So the blue stone would be what?
That's just the color of the resin.
Just the color of the resin. All right, let's look for the blue stones. I'm sorry, guys. I am.
That is like red, white, and blue, kind of, those hearts.
Yeah, well, I wanted to bring up the hearts because it's a heart. It's not just a pyramid, like you want something decorative. These are my Christmas gifts, everyone, just so you know. I'm getting a bunch of these and handing them out for Christmas. I've already told everyone about it, that they're getting these for Christmas. They just don't know what stones are going to be in it. That's the secret.
Okay.
But, like, someone was like, oh, the paperweight. I'm like, it's not a paperweight. Like, I got really offended. But, it's like, if you want something cute and decorative for your desk at work or something like that, the heart, the coaster, all that would be perfect for such places.
Those ones have green agate inside them.
Ooh, green agate. Now, I know agate is a universal stone. It does a lot of things.
It increases compassion, generosity, and a keen sense of justice. So if you're going to go to court, I'd take it with you.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. Sat right down in front of the judge and be like, this is going to make me win.
Because it enhances mental and emotional flexibility, and it improves in decision making and resolving disputes.
Which would be perfect for more than just court and decisions like that. If you have a dispute in your family, if you have a dispute with a loved one, if you have a dispute at work, and it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to take this with you. You can meditate with these, especially the heart and the even the coasters, because they're so small, or the small pyramids, because they're nice sizes to hold in your hand while you focus on the intent that you want the crystals to do. Intent is a big thing no matter what you do, and the intent that Donna puts into the stones and the orgonite itself is probably just enough intent that you need. Okay, Donna, you told me to go for a blue one.
Right there in front, the small one, yeah.
All right, so this is a blue one.
It's got amethyst and citrine in it.
Ooh.
It's the healing one.
Okay. Now, so amethyst is good for intuition. It also has a boost of psychic abilities. Amethyst can also help with defeating bad habits. It is known to help someone get through alcoholism. And citrine, you said it was citrine, right? I'm sorry, I thought maybe it might have sounded.
No.
Citrine is one of the only crystals that do not need to be charged.
Right.
They are self-charging, and they are good for prosperity. They are good for many, many different things. I have citrine in my house, in every windowsill, in every corner, because it just gives that boost of, I want to say, a boost of happiness and lightness in my house. And with an amethyst mixed with the I almost said selenite, citrine, you would get, the citrine would definitely boost the amethyst. So when you're looking for something powerful to increase your intuition and your psychic abilities, I would recommend something like this. What else one do you like to go on to?
Just pick one.
Just pick one. Well, let's pick a coaster, because we haven't picked up a coaster yet. Okay, that
one has aluminum in it.
Right.
I don't make them with aluminum anymore because they stick out.
I'm trying to Can we see that from there?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so like, it is a little rough on the bottom, but if it's sitting on something flat and it's not going to scratch, it's going to be okay. And you have, it says a coaster, so again, you can infuse the things that you're drinking by putting it on it and letting it sit for a while. And again, intent is a huge thing. So as long as you know what this is going to be charging through the crystals and the intent that Donna put into it, if you put your own intent into it as well, that mixes with the intent that it was made for, it'll be a perfect situation. Donna, this is amethyst?
Yes.
Again? I love amethyst.
Yes.
I am an Aquarius. Amethyst is my birthstone. I absolutely love it anyway. I love the color. And is it citrine too? It has a yellow on the bottom.
Yeah, then.
Yeah, so again, what we just went through with the small pyramid, again, this is something that would be good for the same things. I feel like with the coaster and infusing what you're drinking, if you were using it for a coaster and putting your drink on it, it would have more benefits of, okay, amethyst would rule your third eye chakra. Citrine is like an all-over chakra. It can do everything, basically. I love citrine, too. It's just, I always lose them. What would you say this would be good for charging and drinking for?
Healing.
Healing, okay.
Amethyst is healing to it. It's a very calming stone.
Well, calming would be a good thing. Well, I'm want to think of like specifics to let them know. So, you know, if you're, instead of having a drink of alcohol.
Your immune system.
Yeah.
For healing.
Immune system. But instead of having a drink of alcohol to calm you down, just put a glass of water on the amethyst, let it sit for a little bit with a little bit of ice. You know, it helps defeat alcoholism as it is, because it is amethyst, and it will help calm you down. Perfect for even warm beverages before bed to help you get to sleep. And again, because if you did use it before sleep, the properties of the healing that it, I want to say portrays, but I mean emulates, would be that much more effective. Because once we go to sleep, our body is then in a relaxed state. And by being in a relaxed state, we actually let our subconscious guide us. And our subconscious is much more aware than our conscious is. This world is only 3D, but this world goes way beyond, or our world goes way beyond the 3D world. So we have hearts too.
Those have rose quartz in them.
Ooh, and rose quartz is a good, loving, gentle stone. If you want something to start out with, a rose quartz is perfect. And I said quart, but I meant quartz. It's a gentle, it gives off a nice, if I was to say the vibe, it would do this, a slow, pulsating vibe. It's good for, again, healing, but in the healing manners of love. More of accepting love and self-love. And it really is important for self-love. We often forget about self-love because we have so much going on in our lives that we even forget to take care of ourselves. But self-love is very important because if we don't have our self-love, then what is the whole point of the purpose of life? And that just helps restore it. And then by restoring your self-love, you can also find love for others and accept love from others as well. So this is another great stone. And I don't know if you can see it, but what would you call this? Because it looks like a beautiful little brooch here.
It is a brooch.
It is a brooch, but it's beautiful. It has little rhinestones in it. And is this just the epoxy color?
That's just the color, yeah.
But again, it makes a beautiful centerpiece. I have... Donna was nice enough to gift me with a medium-sized pyramid that I keep on my coffee table next to a candle and a Tibetan Buddha head. And I just let it sit there and I think about it and I look at it, and my mom is so jealous because I live with my mother and she loves the thing, but she doesn't know she's getting one for Christmas because if she did, she'd freak out.
And she doesn't watch these videos, so she'll never know.
Oh, she might watch this video because
she
I'm
might
on here. Yeah.
Okay.
Donna, is there anything you wanted to add?
I think we're good.
I'd like to add that we have websites as well. For me, for Reiki or tarot reading, like I said, I do it out of Pebbles Ink and Piercing. My website is www.facebook.com/REVARTHURMARTIN. And Donna's website for her orgonite is?
The same, except it's Orgonite by Donna.
So it's facebook.com/orgonite, which would be spelled
ORGONITE
by DYDONNA.
Yeah, all one word.
And feel free, if you have any questions at all, to ask me, ask Donna. We talk often. If there's something that I can't answer, I'll send you to Donna. If there's something Donna can't answer, she'll send you to me. This is a team effort because, in all honesty, we are what people would call a light worker, and we're out to change the world for the better, bring peace, bring love, bring happiness, and heal what is needed in this world. And there is so much that needs to be healed. I want to close this video off by blessing you all and thanking you very much for listening to my ramble. Have a great day, and thank you.